Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie. Greatness is hated. Canelo Alvarez edition. Haters and trolls exposed. And we start with Canelo Alvarez and the news coming out about him and Billy Joe Saunders agreeing to a May title unification according to the Athletic Box. These guys will be unifying the WBA, the WBC, the WBO, and the ring belt. And these guys are looking to face on May 1st or 8th in the U.S. Canelo Alvarez must first beat Avani Yildirim on February 27th with no injury, so that fight is not postponed or delayed or anything's changed. And ever since that news has come out, all these fanboys have been sitting down when they pee, closing the refrigerator doors with their hips, taking their nose rings out, popping their choker chains, because these guys are really salty about Canelo Alvarez chasing greatness. We're hearing nothing but Twitter trolls, YouTube trolls, fanboys, and haters hate on this man chase greatness. Why is greatness hated? I mean, this man is facing champion after champion. This guy is fighting the best, challenging himself, going through weight classes, but yet people are constantly hating. So let's expose the first idiot, moron, and dummy, and that's Gary Young. And this guy states Canelo should be fighting the elite prime fighters. You fail to mention that Spence came to the UK and beat Kell Brook in front of over 20,000 fans, and he's beat a prime Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, and Danny Garcia since. Well, first of all, Canelo Alvarez is fighting prime elite fighters. He fought the #1 consensus fighter at 168, who's an undefeated world champion in his prime, in Callum Smith, and he destroyed this man, ripped his bicep off his arm. So you're fake news. Also, the fact that Kell Brook, lost to Errol Spence in the UK in front of 20,000 fans is irrelevant. I don't care if Kell Brook got his ass whooped in front of 100,000 fans. He was still a damaged fighter. The guy was coming off of a knockout loss, an eye injury, and moving down multiple weight classes. Errol Spence fought a damaged Kell Brook. He didn't fight the best Kell Brook. What the hell are you talking about? And then you got the nerve to bring up Mikey Garcia, who had every disadvantage in this fight. Not only the weight, but the guy also had a massive height and reach disadvantage with Errol Spence Jr. Callum Smith actually had a height and reach advantage over Canelo Alvarez, and he was the naturally bigger man. These guys are garbage truck juice. But let's keep going. Now we got a Instagram troll, and this guy turns around and tells Canelo Alvarez, fight Demetrius Andrade. We know he will knock your bum ass out, no cap. First of all, you call Canelo Alvarez a bum, yet he's the consensus #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Even Demetrius Andrade admits that, but you fanboys can't. Second, Demetrius Andrade will knock out Canelo. Are you serious? Demetrius Andrade couldn't knock out my grandmother. This guy went the distance with multiple C and D level fighters. What the hell are you talking about? Sulecki, Kadendankwa, Alantes Fox, till I continue. This guy is garbage truck juice when you break down the facts. But let's keep going. We got another Twitter troll, and this guy said, I don't know what Charlo is putting out there, nor to whom, but Canelo did not fight the best at 168. He fought a belt holder, not the best. Benavidez and Better BF would be ranked as better in my opinion. So look, let's break it down, because this guy obviously don't know shit about boxing. First of all, Canelo didn't fight the best at 168, in your opinion. That's why your opinion does not matter. We don't rely on your opinion. We don't rely on my opinion. We rely on the facts. And the facts are, Callum Smith was the most decorated fighter at 168. He was also undefeated in his prime and had massive advantages over Canelo Alvarez, and was also a World Boxing Super Series member. A winner, actually. So at the end of the day, he's the most decorated fighter at 168 prior to the Canelo fight. He was the consensus best fighter, you moron, idiot, and dummy. Not only that, when you look at a guy like David Benavidez, how could he be #1 when this guy didn't even have a belt? He was stripped because he couldn't put down the chips in queso, you idiot. And not only that, Archer Better BF fights at 175 pounds, you dummy. He's not even at 168, you idiot. It doesn't make any sense. This guy's a hater and a troll, desperately reaching to hate. And then when you want to ride on, Jamal Charlo's nuts, let me explain this to you. Jamal Charlo turned down a Canelo Alvarez fight. His own brother backdoored him about it. This is the same Jamal Charlo that ducked the Demetrius Andrade fight. Come on, what are we talking about? The guy said he wanted to unify and didn't even respond when they made the offers. Let's just be real. This is the same Jamal Charlo who had no problem fighting a small Brandon Adams from 154. This is the problem, with Jamal Charlo, who struggled against a guy like Matt Korboff on short notice. And this is Jamal Charlo, who beat a Sergey Deverenchenko as his best win, who's never been a world champion. I mean, let's just be honest. At the end of the day, this is your king. This is your king, Jamal Chicken Charlo. Come on, Jamal El Pollo Loco Charlo. These guys are garbage truck juice because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.